Welcome to Eat Sleep Sixers. I am one of your hosts, 215, the sports guy. We got our brother BG in the house,
What up?
and we
What up?
have our sister Jen in the house. What's going on?
How you doing?
I'm doing great, as well as the rest of Sixers country. We're coming off a high energy win where we came back from a crazy amount. Wasn't the first time this season, but we're down two guys. It's official. Keith Pompey posted it a while ago. There will be Pompeii until he comes on the show, Jen. Until he comes on the show.
It just makes
Until he
me
comes
laugh
on the
every
show.
time you say it.
And I know he watches because he's in Sixer 24/7. So until you come on the show, I'm gonna keep screwing your name up. We're down Tobias and we're down PJ Tucker tonight. That's two power forwards. Uh, who will supplement those guys? Give me the answer. BG, Jen, what are y'all thinking? What's the game plan?
I don't know. BG, you got the starters?
I'm waiting for it. That's why I keep looking down. I'm waiting for it to pop up. And as soon as it comes in, you guys will be notified. But if it's me, if I'm Doc Rivers for a day, Jalen McDaniels, you have earned some big minutes for us. You deserve to be out there with the starters occasionally.
Well,
I'd love
guess
to
what,
see it.
BJ? I'm beating you to it.
Uh-oh.
Fresh from Keith Pompey. I know you guys can't see it, but
No, I really I
Harden,
need
Maxey, Embiid, McDaniels, and DeAnthony Melton. Maxey and Melton in the starting lineup for the
Happy birthday, Lionel. Happy birthday, Doc.
happy B Day, bro. Happy
Happy
B Day.
birthday, Linnell.
Hopefully we can get a dub for you. Hopefully we can get a dub for you.
Yeah.
This is key. This is key. Don't look at their record and see 29 wins. Treat
Oh, I
them
didn't know
like
we were
the
doing keys.
No. I'm not saying that's a key, but that's look. When I
Hey,
see a
whip them
good
up.
key, when I see a key pop up on the damn screen, I had to address it. Ant Sims said, "Treat the Pacers like the Bucks." I like that.
I like it too. I just want to say hello to everybody who's with us tonight. Hey, Brian, Sheik, Jamar, S. Dot, Prophet, Ant, and Linnell.
Here,
And Rick
here.
Schaefer, and Greg Daddy, and Evan, and who'd I forget? Nobody.
I don't think
Thanks,
nobody.
y'all. It's good to see you tonight.
Good to see
Good to
y'all
see
always in the
everybody.
chat.
Most definitely. So with the starting lineup out there is a perfect time. You just segued us right into it. What are our keys to victory tonight? Jen, talk to me.
All right. Well, unfortunately I wasn't here for the post game for the Bucks game, which I fell asleep. But you're probably all like, "Wow, how could you have fallen asleep?" Well, I did. I fell asleep, but luckily
It
I
was a,
hit the
it was
old
a snoozer.
record button before I fell asleep. And I got up in the morning, and the first thing I did was check my phone, and I was so excited that they won. Watch the game,
If you guys
and
couldn't hear and
okay.
see that crap that he showed you, here's the official starting lineup.
well,
Exactly like Carl said. Exactly like Carl said. Let's go.
well, we could
Oh,
barely see that, BG. You got to turn the light up on your phone, or it look kind of dark.
No, you mean turn the
Jamar
is
fired
that's
me,
my
but I just wanted to. This is a segue. I swear, this is going somewhere. So when I got up and I saw that, how well Jalen McDaniels had done, and that Tobias and PJ had left the game with injuries, I was concerned. I was like, wow, how'd they pull this off? And then I saw, whoa, Doc played the young guys. It's amazing. When he's forced to do it, he does it.
Right.
So I think the key to the game tonight, keep doing what you were doing in that game, Doc. Playing those young guys. Get them ready, man. Get them ready for the playoffs.
Right.
And
Right.
also, man, they're coming off a really emotional game, so they need to focus.
Right.
Otherwise, these kind of games can be a letdown. You got all that adrenaline going. Those are
that's
my
why I'm
keys.
that's why I'm glad it's not a back to back. I do agree with you, Jen, that you could be on a high horse after that type of win. Your adrenaline could be very high. I think we need to let that win go against the Bucks. Focus on the Pacers. I'm glad we had a day in between to do that. I feel as though if we had a back to back, they would have still been slightly riding that high and could have affected their play. So I'm glad we had a day in between that huge win against the Bucks. Very huge win. Uh, my keys is control. If Halliburton plays, because apparently somebody just said he's questionable, but I'm looking at the injury report. It don't show him on here, but it
Mm.
says it's questionable. So control Halliburton. Halliburton always has a good game against us, and it makes me sick to my stomach with ugly shot. Like he is wet, but God is ugly. I hate when that shot go in. So control Halliburton and control the board, and we win.
Most definitely.
Yeah, I mean, this team, we also have to, before you go, Carl, we also have to consider that this team is in 11th place. So what that means for them is they're still fighting to get in the play in, right? So we're not going to be seeing some team that's like just, playing
Winging
a
it.
random Monday night. They're going to be
Right.
in it to win it.
So what you're saying is you want me to go back to this comment?
Yeah, exactly. Aunt Sims knew right away.
Most
Go ahead,
definitely.
Carl. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I was actually looking like BG. I'm looking to see the injury report, and they got Tyrese available tonight.
Yeah,
They
it's
had,
a that's not even said Halliburton starting. He already looked it
yeah,
up.
he's
So
available
yeah,
tonight.
it was just somebody early in the chat said Halliburton's questionable, and I was like, I didn't hear that.
Miles Turner is also available, but he has a sore lower back, so I'm assuming they'll probably have him on a minutes restriction. I want Joel Embiid to work on that. He's hurting. His lower back is hurting. So I'm looking for a low post presence from Joel early and often tonight. I would like to see as my key is working it from the inside out. Joel says he wants guys to shoot more threes. A great way for that to happen, Joel, is you have more post touches. It'll open guys up for more open threes. So instead of being on a perimeter. So that's my key to the game, along with ball movement. Move that damn ball.
I love it because I did see that ball was getting stuck in some ISO the other night, but we
But
came out
but
with
the
the win,
crazy
so I'm
but the
not going to complain
but
about it.
the crazy thing, Jen, is the two people that hold the ball the most
They had
both had
20 assists.
they had
I
20
know
assists.
They
that.
had
I
20
know.
points.
The two people
So
that hold the ball most both had 10 assists.
they did great. They really. I think Embiid specifically really tried to get his team involved, and he's not really huge on that. Like he's more of the like, I'm gonna win this for us, take y'all on my
Right,
back.
right.
But so for him to have 10 assists in a game like that, that was huge.
You know,
I thought Niang had a really good game. He needed that for his confidence going forward. And Evan says, did Doc Rivers keep Maxi on the bench after his injury to see if he would fight even harder to get his shooting spot back for the playoffs? Hey, who knows? But I do know that seeing Maxi back in the starting lineup, it feels right to me. It feels like that's the way it should be.
Yeah. Like I understand everybody's thought process as far as his lack of defense compared to DeAnthony Melton, and I get it. His lack of size compared to DeAnthony, I 100% agree. But we can't deny the fact that they both starred in their roles that we're used to seeing them in. They both had their best game in weeks when Maxi started and Melton came off the bench. We can't deny what we see. I
Right.
know what your heart says and what you think, but you can't deny the facts. The facts are exactly what we saw when Maxi was in that starting lineup. Maxi had his best game in weeks. When Melton came off the bench, Melton had his best game in weeks, and it was amazing to see. So I agree, man. I've been saying this is what I wanted for a while, and I'm hoping this is what it is. I understand why we made the change. I understand when we made the change it was because of injury. But I'm all for Maxi being in the starting lineup again. Me and Carl have been saying this for a while. People clamor about Melton being the starter because of defense, and we give up 40 points every first quarter.
Right.
so, so, so,
Right.
so we gonna give up 40 points every first quarter. We might as well play Maxi and let him maybe get us to 40 points too. So it
you
could be
understand.
me and Carl been
Right.
saying that the last couple of days.
Yeah, that is so true. I didn't put that together quite like that, but yeah. I mean, you're looking at a guy who's supposed to be I mean, he does play good defense, I guess. But in that fourth quarter, he's a little slow at it, I guess. And so I mean first quarter. So it's
But
good.
but once again, if you look at the minutes, if you look at the stat sheet, he's still getting his minutes. He's still getting his 23, 24 minutes a game. So there's still plenty of opportunity to see that defense of his.
Yeah,
But it's getting Maxi in a comfortable positioned to be that third scorer that we need. You know,
And the
And
thing
I don't know
is,
if anybody listened to Doc in the post game interview, but he said that he really wants Maxi to be like a 34-minute per game guy, and he was struggling to get him those minutes coming off the bench. So this is a way for him to get that to the level of minutes that he wants Maxi to have. I'm sorry,
th-
BG, I cut you off.
this is the tonight's starting lineup is the lineup that I liked the most the last two games was Maxi, Harden, Melton, McDaniel, and Embiid. This has been my favorite lineup the last three games. We toted that out there a couple times within the third quarter, within the beginning of the fourth quarter. I really like this lineup. So I'm looking for big things from this lineup tonight. This is exactly the lineup that I was saying, man. I really like this lineup. And we had never seen it before. That Harden, Maxi, and Melton, and a smaller forward and McDaniel. I like the lineup. I like the energy the lineup brings. The four of them make up for Embiid's, I don't want to say laziness, his lack of speed down the court. Them four can
Right.
get down the court so quickly that
yep.
Embiid slowly trotting down the court doesn't really hurt us. So I really like this lineup. I love the defensive intensity this lineup plays with. Yes, Maxi's not going to stop any point guard from being what they are, but he definitely gets down, claps the wood, pause, and straps up on defense. He tries. That's all I ask from Max. He can't help the fact that he only 6'2". He can't help that.
You know, one
True.
thing.
Now we're going to see B-ball Paul, as Carl or somebody just put up on the screen. We're going to see him tonight off the bench for sure. Who else are we going to see on the bench, you think? Off the bench.
I think we'll go
Niang?
9 deep. I think we'll go 9 deep with Paul Reed, George Niang, Shake Milton, and who was
House?
probably
Korkmaz?
House. No, House.
House.
It'll be House.
It'll be House over Korkmaz. Korkmaz is never getting off that bench again. I told you this. Garbage
Korkmaz-
minutes is all he's going to get. Rest of
Korkmaz
his
got
life.
the same amount of minutes as me, Jen, and Carl since February. I mean, since the beginning of the year.
Since
S-Dot
he
saying,
demanded a trade.
S-Dot is saying he wants to see Deadman. I've come to the conclusion that Deadman is here as a veteran big who can sit within B and point some things out with him, along with pointing some things out to B-ball Paul. I don't think he'll get a lot of minutes this year.
I don't
at
think he'll
all.
get a lot of minutes, Carl, but I slightly disagree with you. I don't think
Go
that's
ahead.
the case. Yesterday, the last game, Saturday was the first time he wasn't on injury report at all. He's been on the injury
Right.
report, so he hadn't played because he was on injury report. Last
Right.
game was the first time that we saw him warming up. He was off the injury report, and they asked Doc straight up, "Do you plan on playing?" Well, I didn't plan on playing him today. I mean, at the end of the day, he hasn't got much conditioning or time with the guys anyway. So I didn't
Right.
expect him to play against Milwaukee. I could see him getting a couple minutes tonight. I agree with you when you say I don't expect him to get a lot of minutes. No, by
Yeah,
no
yeah,
means. But I could see him getting some time tonight. Which does that bode well for Dreadman? I don't know. We'll see.
Not at all, but you know, it's been either Dreadman or B-ball Paul off that bench. And my
Mainly
question
B-ball
is
Paul.
mainly B-ball Paul. And my question is who suffers because Dedman gets minutes? Is it B-ball Paul? Does his 13 minutes go down to 6 minutes at that point? Or you know, that's where I worry at. You know, where's those minutes coming from?
And think about it. That was always my gripe when you guys said we wanted Drummond or Dwight Howard back. That was my gripe. I was like, so where does those minutes come from? Now that we see B-ball Paul getting minutes and he's producing in those minutes, now we like I don't
No
want
one
nobody
shake
to
it
take
up.
That's what I'm saying.
I have to say, he really held it down during those non-Embiid minutes
Oh yeah.
in that Milwaukee game.
Mhm.
I mean, I was sitting there like, it's like my kid out there. I was like, look, I'm so proud of you.
Strong play by him, man. Strong play and strong defense by him. I like that matchup with him and Giannis. You know, I like that matchup. I liked it last year. You know, he's agile, quick-footed, and he's strong. You know, Giannis just not pushing B-ball Paul out the way and going to the rack.
Yes, he is.
Not all the time, BG. Not all the time.
B-ball Paul's a baby compared to Giannis.
You know, he
I
is,
ain't talking bad about my man, but
but he stands his ground. He stands his
Giannis,
ground.
Giannis is 99% muscle, dog.
Yeah, but and that's a whole nother conversation we could get
It's
to.
just his
But
effort. It's his
yeah,
effort.
his
So
effort.
I'm not trying to downplay what Paul does or did with Giannis. His effort is what makes him a good matchup for
I
Giannis,
don't I don't
not his
like
strength.
I don't like how they let Giannis and Doncic push guys around offensively. I don't like it. I don't like it. It seems like they get the benefit of the doubt and they get the calls. They get a lot of calls. But that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah,
Stars
we
run
could
the
we
league.
could have a big chat about Luka Doncic.
I don't like his
I
game.
will I will not I will not and I will not indulge in that conversation. I'm sorry.
I know you won't because it's
SPG
one of
boy.
your guys. I know. I seen his face when I said that. You see his man blush when I started talking. Jesus Christ. This is a perfect time to go on to our segment that we like to do at the 20-minute marker. For you FanDuel goers, bet MGM people, and we've named it.
And now for BG's Over and Under.
Talk.
This one is going to be dedicated to the others. I call this over and under segment the others. You will notice that there are no stars in this over under segment. First and foremost, George Niang, thank you for showing up to the party in Milwaukee. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you showing up to the party.
A lot of people out there tonight.
Can you continue your shooting rampage? That's weird to call it a rampage, but let's go with 2.5 3-pointers made for George Niang. Carl is on you.
He's more of a, shooting bunches type of guy, if that makes sense. When he's good, he's going good for a few games. When he's bad, he's just cold. So I like him to continue to be on. I like him tonight. I like it. Over.
All right. Jen?
I'm hopeful, and I think he can do it. I think he's off the schneid. I think we're gonna see more threes out of Niang tonight. So I'm gonna go over.
I am going over as well. I think Niang is out of his funk now. I hope that he's out of his funk. It feels right, so I'm going with that one. Remember, this is all about the others. This is no superstars in the Sixers lineup tonight. This is all others. DeAnthony Melton, 1.5 steals tonight. Jen is on you.
I've been watching these blocks and steals lately, and just because of these over unders, and I'm like, damn, we don't get a ton of blocks and steals. What's going on? So I'm going under. Going under. Probably have like 15 tonight because I'm taking under. But
DeAnthony Melton's going to have 15, or you mean the team's going to have 15?
the team.
Oh, I was about to say, damn.
I'll take the over. He's in the starting lineup. I think he will be guarding their best guard in that lineup. So I think he'll have plenty of opportunities to get some steals tonight. I'll take the over.
I'm gonna take the over as well. I think because he'll probably play more minutes than he has recently. I'm predicting around like 28 minutes for him, 29 minutes. Because he's gonna play that many minutes, I think he gets it. His hands are always active, so I'm gonna go over as well. And then last but not least, let's not forget this over under segment is called the others, and one of our favorite others is Paul Reed. Paul Reed, BG is calling you to grab 6.5 rebounds, and he is taking the over. What say you, Carl? 6.5. It's a weird number.
I'm trying to keep my
He
lead that I
because
got.
he can have 12, but he
Yeah.
also can have 4.
Right. I like my lead that I got. So I love my guy to death, but this is not about loving my guy. This is about winning. I'm gonna take the under. Take the under. Think he has 8 and 4 tonight.
Jen?
6.5. I'm gonna go with Carl.
Go with
I'm
the
gonna
winning
go with
hand.
Carl, and I'm gonna take the under just because. Yeah, like you said, he's a little unpredictable when it comes to his rebounding. He's a great rebounder, and sometimes he does, and sometimes he doesn't.
And how much will Doc play him? That's another thing.
Okay. Wait till y'all hear my bold prediction now. Ooh,
Uh-oh.
you shouldn't have
Well,
said
let's
that.
not wait.
You
Let's
shouldn't
not
have
wait.
said that. You shouldn't have said that.
Let's
Shouldn't
not.
have
Bold
said what?
prediction. Paul Reed gets that over in the first half. Paul Reed gets that over
Oh,
in the first half. He will go into halftime with 8 rebounds.
Mm, 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 mm. Bold prediction. Joel Embiid, 5 blocks tonight.
oh. He
5 blocks.
disappoints me with his blocks, man. He couldn't even get 2.5 the other night.
Because he's
Yeah.
never in the lane. He's never in the paint.
He couldn't even get one.
He's never in the paint.
I was like, come on, that
I
had to
think-
have been a
Lex,
gimme.
I want you to come back here and apologize to me if you get it. I want you, the first comment in the post game show needs to be, "My bad, BG."
Okay.
just make-
Jamar's
just
calling
make
me
sure.
out. Jamar's calling me out. I think Embiid will get close to a triple double tonight.
What is
with
that?
with
Close to
blocks.
close
with
to
blocks. Yes. With triple double. He'll have a triple double.
what?
His career high. Never mind. You go
You
ahead.
say he's gonna have close to triple double with blocks?
Yeah.
Like almost 10 blocks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn. You bold as hell, ain't you?
That's bold, ain't it? You want it bold, Jamar. There you go, baby. We're getting bold. Let's not act like he ain't had 10 assists the other day.
10
So
assists is
he
different
could
than
be
10
down
blocks.
on rebounds, get the 10 assists and get 10 blocks. I'm just saying. I like it.
That's crazy.
No, I am going that bold, Jamar.
That's
I
crazy.
am.
That's bolder than bold. Remember when I said that Jose's 75 combined for Maxey and
Yes.
Harden was
Yes.
outrageous, not bold? That one was outrageous. Almost dog. If Embiid has upwards of 8 blocks, I'm not going. I'm gonna stop putting my hair on the line. I keep on saying I'm gonna shave my head. I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm gonna stop doing that.
No. Go right
His
along with it.
career high is 7.
Yeah. And I believe that was this year, if I'm not
Mm,
mistaken. No?
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
6.
know.
It's-
I know he
his
had
top
6
is
this
the 6.
year.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
Uh,
You know?
You know what, Ant? You know, I'm not going. I'm not going to agree with the bold, but I'd love to see Shake have a good game tonight. I mean,
I would like to see Shake have a good game too.
we're not missing the right players for him to get more time, but
Right.
I'd like to see Shake have like. I feel like tonight is one of those we're going to see more out of Paul Reed, more out of Jalen McDaniels than we are out of our backup
I
guard.
disagree, BG, because you have Melton and Maxey in the starting lineup tonight. So that's a guard that would normally come off the bench.
Mhm.
You don't have that now. So who's going to get those minutes?
And I agree, but I still don't see Maxey playing more than like 12 minutes.
Okay.
I still just
Okay.
don't see it. Like I just don't see
You
it.
don't
We'll
see
see.
Maxey playing more than
He
12
meant
minutes?
Shake.
I
He
don't
meant
know
Shake.
why I said Maxey. Thank you, Carl. My bad.
It's
That's
like-
my bad. I was 12 minutes.
It's okay.
That was my bold prediction. Maxey won't play 12 minutes tonight. Let's go.
That's bananas.
Let's go.
That's bananas. So, there are our bold predictions. This is another Eastern Conference game. If you guys have not been watching, the teams above us haven't been doing that well as of late. Couple losses from Boston.
Huh?
Couple
Yeah,
losses from
lost
Boston.
2 in a freaking
Okay,
row
that's
after
one
they
team.
Yep.
beat us. There's only 2 teams ahead of us.
We just spanked Milwaukee.
No, but
So-
you said the teams above us haven't been doing well. Before we beat them,
Last few days. The
it was
last few
16
days,
straight
PG.
games.
Don't put a pin in my balloon.
I'm
Last
just
few
saying,
days.
we can say Boston, but Milwaukee lost 1 game.
Yeah, to us. And I like that. I like that. I
They
like
lost
be able
to the
say-
friggin' Nets.
Yep.
And we couldn't beat them. You don't understand. I have nothing circled on my calendar for the rest of the season. These games are all same weight to me, except one. April
What's that?
4th versus
we
the
play?
Celtics.
We
have
got to win that game. I'm
to
not taking a
win
sweep. I'm
that
not taking a
game.
sweep. I'm not
No,
taking a
me
sweep from that
either.
game.
I
I
will
refuse.
cry
Oh my
on
goodness.
Don't cry.
I was-
TV. I will
refuse to take it.
cry. I will come on here and cry. You will see me.
My boy hit me up today and was like, "Wait, I didn't realize y'all haven't beat Boston this year." I said, "Dog, get off my phone. I know. Trust me, I know."
Right now, if the season ended right now, Milwaukee will be facing Atlanta. Or you know what, the play-in. So I don't know.
So you can't really
I
tell
don't
who
know.
won. You can't
I
tell
don't
who
like
won
that
and who's
damn
gonna play.
play-in, man.
I love
don't
it.
like the
I love it.
play-in.
I love
I
it.
think
Why
we'd
you
still
love
be
it?
playing the Nets because I think the Knicks jumped over the Nets this
The
weekend.
Knicks is rolling, yo.
They are rolling.
Yep.
The Knicks rolling.
Yeah, they rolling. We will be playing the Nets if the season ended today. We will be playing the Nets. and I don't mind that matchup, even though they're very unpredictable.
Yeah,
You
they're
know,
feisty,
they're
but I
starting to
still think
mesh.
we could take them in 5.
Oh, absolutely. Sixers and five. You know, Sixers and five. I want the Knicks to.
Sweep.
Oh, that's bold. Now that's bold.
Yeah.
So we've reached our conclusion. The game time is here. Get your nachos, get your Corona, whatever you like to do during the game. Get it ready because we are coming in for a landing. Please look at the top of the screen. You'll notice we are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch.
I
We
can't reach
depend-
over into BG's screen. I'm trying.
My bad. I
do
got
it,
you.
do it, do it.
I got you.
So we depend on word of mouth advertisement. So, Jen, what do we need people to do?
We need you to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about Eat Sleep Sixers. You can join us on YouTube and subscribe to our channel there. You can join us on Facebook. You can like our page, or if you listen to us on Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, please give us a 5-star review.
Come
Tell
on.
us all about how much you love Eat Sleep Sixers.
Facts. And if they didn't understand that in English, we have our
I didn't.
Spanish extraordinaire, BG.
No te olvides decirle que la diga un amigo, que la diga un amigo, que la diga una amiga. Wepa.
Wepa. See
Hey,
y'all
don't forget. Hey, you know what I thought about today?
What's
I
up?
know we over the time, but know what I thought about today? Which
Go
will
ahead.
be so freaking special.
What?
You notice the 76th NBA season?
Yes. Yes, I did.
We could win a championship in the 76th season. I don't know what made me think about that today. Did anybody else have that already in their mind? And
yes,
I'm
at
the
the
first
beginning,
person that
at the
thought
very
about this.
beginning of the
One thing-
season.
That's
One
why
thing.
That's why I threw in this today. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
I was thinking about this,
One thing-
last time we won a championship.
One thing
And
that's very
also, y'all, don't forget about our giveaway.
yes. We are giving away a playoff tickets, but there's something you have to do, and no, not give us money. You will have to go in front of the Rocky Steps. Okay, take a picture with Eat Sleep Sixers to sign up. You will have to go at the Sixers Stadium, take a picture with Eat Sleep Sixers, sign up, and you will also have to go to Love Park. Take a picture with the sign Eat Sleep Sixers. Hold it up. The tickets are yours. Playoff tickets. You'll be in the place to be. Who knows what's going to go on? Who knows what's going to go on at the playoff game? You don't want to miss it. So get your butt down there. Take that picture. We'll see y'all post game with the gang. Y'all have a blessed night.
Say it.
Sixes.
No, say it louder. Say let's go Sixers. You better hurry up. We're about to go off. Say let's go Sixers.
Let's go 6-6.